Last night, before I went to bed, my jaw dropped to the floor. You see, I was scrolling through LinkedIn and I saw this link about Dream Gaussian research, an AI paper. I took a quick look and I was astonished. I mean, you thought text to image was cool, or you thought text generation like ChatGPT was cool? Well, this is just really as cool. And people wonder why I'm obsessed with technology. For the longest time, the best that computers could really do was calculate really fast, which allowed us have displays and phones and stuff like that. But now different AIs can definitely make the difference and fill the gaps and really behave like human. Like instead of wasting hours of manual work designing a 3D character based on a single image or just introducing what you can imagine, you can just pass a single image to an AI right now and let the AI do the magic and generate the 3D character under 2 minutes for you. Yes, you heard it right, under 2 minutes. It is a cool sci-fi thing that I've never seen. Well, guys, here's the paper. I put the link also for you in the down in the description as well. It's actually titled Dream Gaussian. That's the name of the project, and also the description is Generative Gaussian Splatting for Efficient 3D Content Creation. Generating 3D objects from a single, and of course, this part is open source and it's made from the Baidu Research, a company who is behind the Chinese version of Google. Zooming in, you can see there are multiple sample of the images that they provided to the AI, and here is the output of the 3D object that they got out of the model. And it, to me, it sounds really amazing. I mean, it's not the super high fidelity details, but I think it would definitely make a difference, and it's a good step in the way to get like a fully realistic objects that basically can be done from a single image. And the most important thing I think, which is important, is time, which they can claim that they can achieve this result under 2 minutes. As you can see, the model is capable of generating 3D models based off a non-zero elevation angle too. And just by providing the image, they can do that. Also, a text to 3D, so you can just write a description. I think we've seen this in other projects as well, but it is actually good that they provide such support for that as well. And also text to image to 3D, so you can send a prompt to the model would generate an image. Then there is a technique called segmentation. So from the segmentation, they separate the foreground from the background and they take out this image out of the background. And then from there, they pass it to the model to make a 3D model from this, which you can see the result. And also there are some optimization that they do, which is great. So, okay, here is a paper that I found. And I put the link in the description for the paper as well, and also as well as the project. As you can see, they are mentioning that they do promising results that have been exhibited. These methods offer slow per sample optimization. I think the best part of this project, which achieves such a result in under 2 minutes. They also mentioned Dream Gaussian produces high quality texture meshes in under 2 minutes from just a single view image, achieving approximately 10 times acceleration compared to existing methods, which is quite cool. And so looking at the algorithm itself, so it seems like they are using this generative Gaussian splatting, which it in very simple terms, like you can imagine, the AI starts with like a very gray cloud, and then based on the image, it tries to rotate it itself and basically condense these points to the relatively to the object. So basically, by just like pushing these or condensing these vertices, it would achieve the results over time. And under 30 seconds, you can see some of these are generated. And then once the model, the mesh itself is generated, then they go for the texture itself and they create the map by just rotating and randomizing it and basically map it to the actual object or the mesh itself. That is cool. Having a closer look, you can see we have Luigi from Super Mario here. Looks really cool. I can interact with it. Seems like they exported it to the web, so it's Web 3D, and these are some of the models. And the quality looks decent. I mean, it's not the highest quality, but I think it is good enough for many game designs, or if you have a project that you need some 3D model or like just put your models into AI board, I think this can definitely do the job. Also, they have been able to animate these models as well. As you can see, they use this Adobe's package Maximo, which you can see allows you to animate your 3D characters as well. And yeah, and seems like that's the graphic card that they used in order to get this NVIDIA 3070, 8 gigabyte of RAM, which is, I think it's achievable within the home PCs or like gaming PCs, so you don't need a super expensive computers to achieve these results, which is also a great news.